Oh, God! No! Hi, I'm Olivia Attwood, and I'm going to be reacting to some of my iconic / cringe TV moments. If I could describe myself in 3 words, I'd probably say I am fun, kind. This is, oh my God. That is really like looking at a different person. It's quite crazy. I've not seen that clip in years. I remember that got a lot of attention, that. Fun, kind, a bit of a I mean, it's kind of like a contradiction anyway. Fun's definitely right. Head is definitely right. It is really strange. Just, that is 2017. And not only do I look different, but I feel like I'm so young. My energy was very immature and very unbalanced. And I remember how unsure I was even about doing the show. I kind of like blag it off there, like I'm so confident, I'm so sure of what I'm doing, but I wasn't sure at all. I had so many doubts. I'd already chickened out of series 2, gone missing on them. This was like my second chance, my second and last chance. And even then, sitting in that chair, I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm literally wearing a T-shirt and boots. That's it, that's my outfit. I'm done with the conversation now.
Sit back down.
I'm sat. That one I have obviously seen a lot recently. I can't escape that one. It's weird though, because I try and remember what was going on. There was another argument between Chris and I, and there were so many that it's really hard, I guess, to memorise what that one was about. I think probably someone breathed wrong, or, you know, we just constantly like bickered the whole way through. He was obviously anticipating me getting up and storming off. And I hadn't got that far yet. That audio went viral like last year and into this year, and it was 2017 as well, so it kind of was a bit of a like delayed reaction, I guess. It's weird, isn't it, how things, archive footage, like resurface and then people get obsessed with it. I guess when people speak to me now and they talk about things, they're probably more referring to Olivia Meets Her Match stuff. Sometimes Love Island, but it's more the recent telly that I've put out where they want to talk about getting filthy rich or The Price of Perfection. They go, I can't believe that you saw this, saw that. So the conversation's moved on. But I'm feeling like, you know, it's still cool to be part of something that people love so much, even all this time later. I love it.
You should really be planning on having kids instead of starting
Oh,
on children.
God! No!
Smuggy.
No! Oh my God, no!
A child, don't plan your wedding. It's muggy. Go away.
Your wedding, you'll never get married because no one likes you. This is so weird, okay? So one of my best friends, Ryan, the other day, he rang me up and he's like crying, laughing, and he's like, I can't believe what I've just seen on the internet. And I was like, what? And he was like, it's on TikTok, I'm dead. And he was like, you're in a pub garden, you're screaming at this girl with a bob. And I was like, what? I don't know what he's talking about. And he's like, you're so unhinged, like you're like slinging insults at each other. That was the most complained about scene in Towie history. Do you know that? That's a fact. There's the most Ofcom complaints. So for this scene in the garden with Chloe Brockett and there's Nicole and the others, I mean, it's cut down to maybe 2 or 3 minutes. We were actually there arguing like that for, I think, the best part of an hour, maybe longer. And obviously loads of things were said. Some things were said from the other side that were like too below the belt. So, I mean, I'm gonna probably get in trouble for saying this. And they had to be dropped. And then everything I said was left in. Standard. So it ended up coming out a little bit unbalanced and there was a lot of backlash around it. When you go on Towie, like when I first started, I was like, I'll never get sucked into like those arguments about nothing. It's crazy how quickly you do and you become kind of all consumed by it. And I do look at that and I think, I don't feel great about it. I would not speak to anyone like that now, I don't think. I think I've mellowed a hell of a lot in the last couple of years. It would take so much to get me that angry, and I don't even remember what I was angry about. Chloe Brockett actually came up to me at an event not even that long ago, and she was like, should we put all past us? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I can't remember what we were fighting about.
So why didn't you ask him to go out on a second date?
Because I'm not a desperate little
Okay.
Why didn't you ask Dad to marry you? Huh? Why did you wait for him to do it? Because it's wrong, and because I haven't got a and I don't like that behaviour.
Who talks to their mum like that? There's something in common with this era of my life, like post-Love Island, I was really in my masculine, you know, energy. I was so aggressive and so like chip on my shoulder. What was my problem? Calm down. such an attitude problem. And the makeup, you could literally use an angle grinder to get that off. We've got big personalities in our family, and like our dinner time conversations as families have always been wild. Like when people used to come to my house from school, they used to be, oh my God, you talk about the craziest stuff. So nothing's been off limits. My mum is like super chill, I have to say. But it's just the aggression in my delivery, like, relax, girl. What is the perfect face?
Bratz, 100%.
The doll?
Yes, Bratz the doll.
So that's Manifa from Price of Perfection, my latest documentary investigating the world of cosmetic surgery, and she'd had countless procedures to look like a Bratz doll, you know, the Barbie type thing. She rattled off what she'd had done. She'd had stuff done that I didn't even know you could have done. My approach to these things is always from a place of no judgment. I think if you're an adult human being with your own money and your own prerogative, you're not hurting anyone. I'm not here to say, you know, what's right or wrong. I know it divides a lot of opinion on the internet, but I always just think it's really brave for people to come on camera and discuss their choices and be really exposed like that and admit to plastic surgery. So I don't think when someone's opening up, you should condemn them, even if you don't think what they're doing is right. But yeah, pretty wild.
For richer, for poorer.
Better for worse, for rich.
Not very convincing.
I did just stumble over one section of the vowels, like I lost my voice just slightly.
Just coincidentally.
How poor?
How poor. What is there to really say, to be honest? It was a joke, ofs. When I'm uncomfortable, I do make jokes. Like humour is always my default. And I guess I didn't feel uncomfortable, but I was surprised how emotional I found the ceremony, especially like walking down the aisle. And I really didn't want to cry because I have a massive issue with crying in front of people. If I had actually cried, I probably would have had to leave. I can't explain it. Even if I was to cry at home with Brad there, I feel like my skin's on fire. Like I can't have him looking at me. I have to get right under the duvet. So we were laughing because I couldn't get up the step, and it kind of broke the ice. And then that was just me. Being me, really. We have a kind of a wedding video that is like a private, you know, your standard wedding video. It hasn't got any dialogue in it. And then we obviously have this incredible footage with ITVB that is like the best home video that anyone could ever. Money can't buy that kind of video, and the stag do and the hen do and everything. And we have watched that back. And I don't typically love watching myself, but I think we've watched the wedding episode twice, and it's great to be able to watch that and, you know, see everyone, all the guests, and they've all got mics on so you can hear what they're saying. It's like you wouldn't get that from any normal wedding video, so it's pretty fun. I enjoy more watching it to see, you know, I see things every time I rewatch it that I haven't noticed before, like facial expressions, little comments, looks from the guests. It's just really funny. Thanks for watching some of my most rememberable TV moments. Keep your eyes peeled for my new podcast, So Wrong It's Right, walking you through life with me and all the mistakes I've made. We're in this together. Coming soon.